Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for fresh. I'm talking fresh now. Fresh Bible study. Nobody does it fresher. This is the freshest Bible study you're going to find anywhere on the interweb. I mean, as far as 5-minute Bible studies go in the Psalms, there's none fresher anywhere. It's kind of like that food truck, that you love so much. Sells that taco variety thing you like to eat. And you go there as often as you can. You kind of think it's your little secret. And the taco guys in the truck, they see you coming and they go, oh, here comes that guy that doesn't like onions on his tacos. Well, okay, maybe it's not exactly like that, but it's close. But don't keep Daily Dose Radio a secret, and I won't judge you when I see you coming. Today we're looking at Psalm 54, verse 6. Oh, and before we read verse 6, let me just remind you that if you are at all anywhere on the internet, if you're on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Tumblr, any of those sites, YouTube, go to any of those places and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, all those things. Follow on Twitter, because Daily Dose Radio goes to all of those sites every day. So whatever your favorite one is, you can get a notification through that platform that Daily Dose Radio has been uploaded. Also, we have apps. You can go to your favorite app store, get the app for your phone or your favorite mobile device, and you'll have it right there at your fingertips. Daily Dose Radio, 5 minutes a day. Easier than, trying to lug around that food truck. Okay, so today, verse 6. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. All right, so we're looking at verse 6. This is Psalm 54, and of course, Psalm 54 comes with that wonderful little historical marker that gives us some indication of what David's talking about in this psalm. We understand some of the individuals. We understand who the enemy might be. The Zephims is one thing, but, behind them is Saul, and he really is that enemy that is oppressing and seeking after David's soul. So we come to verse 6, and it sounds kind of contradictory, doesn't it? David has made the prayer in verses 1, 2, and 3, save me, judge me, hear me, for strangers have risen up against me. Doesn't really sound like he's very free, does he? He's got folks that are against him. They're going to be rewarded for their evil. The Lord's going to do that. And David says here in 6, I will freely sacrifice. Well, how do you freely sacrifice when you are being oppressed like David is being oppressed? Well, it's just this simple. God saved. He saved David. He judged David, perhaps. And he heard his prayer. So David can freely sacrifice. Now, that doesn't mean that David is freed from the oppression of Saul. No, not by a long stretch. Saul's still going to be after him. I mean, this incident in 1 Samuel chapter 23 and 26, this is not the end of the story for Saul. And so David still has to deal with that, but because he prayed, and because he sought the Lord, and because he asked for salvation, he is free in his heart to make sacrifice. And the sacrifice that he's making is not necessarily the sacrifice of the tabernacle, but this is the sacrifice of praise. And he so much as says that in the next phrase. I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. And remember, the very first request in his prayer, in verse 1, save me, O God, by thy name. So what's he doing here? I will praise thy name. So it's the mercy of God that saves. David knows that. David prays for that. Not on the basis of his ability, goodness, righteousness, justice. No, he's praying that God would save according to his name. And David rightfully, freely sacrifices praise to the name of the Lord. Why? Because it's good. I hope you'll join me tomorrow. We're going to look at verse 7 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.